So this year you got a new album, you got a new tour. I think that 2011 is going to be a good year. It sounds cool for you.
It's going to be busy.
Yeah, it's going to be busy.
This is the start. Today's the start.
We start early, 6th of January.
We've had a month off. We've all done Christmas and everything, and then so yeah, it starts today. We do 3 gigs in here, and then go home for a week, and then go to America for a month.
Is it a month?
Well, 3 weeks, maybe a month by the time we do our own gigs.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big tour with Linkin Park and Pendulum, I guess. So it's a big deal for you.
Yeah, fairly. We did some gigs with them before in England, in some venues. Yeah, just like 5 gigs, just getting used to their fans and things like that. And yeah, so I guess we're just...
You're gonna be the opening act every night, so
yeah.
Warm up of the crowd.
Well, that's the idea. Yeah. We're the ones that got to take the brunt.
Yeah,
it's cool.
We can handle it. It's good to not be get knocked out of your comfort zone every now and again. I think.
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
More time to drink and make party.
Yeah, well, we're not allowed to drink backstage. So that's because Linkin Park don't allow it. So we sit in our van and have a little drink.
So talking about festival, you are from Reading, which is one of the main festivals of Europe.
Yeah.
So how it is for a kid or a teenager to live in a town which has such a big festival?
Well, I mean, I got to see everyone growing up, and it was actually
Did you see Nirvana?
Oh,
Nirvana.
It was in 1990 or 1991.
91. Nirvana, yeah. Oh no, it wasn't 91, it was 92. They played in 91, I didn't see him then. I saw him in 92 in the headline. Who else is playing that year? Public Enemy played. There's loads of really... That was a good year, man. Nowadays it's it's a bit more tame nowadays.
They always bring in these noise limiters everywhere.
Yeah, they turn
and it just doesn't... It's not the same.
It's not the same.
I don't know. They did it with Reading for a while. They got a bit better. Did they get a bit better?
Apparently this year was a bit louder, but still. We went to see Rage Against the Machine there, and it was so quiet that I'd left.
Really?
It was like, what's the point?
For me, it's quite impossible to left Rage Against the Machine.
Well, it was like it wasn't doing them any justice. I was sort of like, Rage is supposed to be really loud. I mean, that's one of our goals, is to headline Reading Festival. I think if we did that, it would be very hard to top anything else,
So talking about the new album, how it's gonna sound? It's gonna be harder as the first one, or more soft?
I think it's gonna. It'll probably freak some people out, but that's sort of what we like to do, really. I mean, we did it with our first record, Everyone was expecting something, and then they got something else. But it worked well enough to let us do another one. And we've sort of done the same thing, really. We've gone. Some songs are really a lot more melodic and chilled out than anything on the first record, and then there's some songs that are a lot more sort of harder and tough. So yeah, it's just I'm interested to see what happens when it comes out.
Okay.
How the fans react.
Don't you think that it's quite strange that nowadays you got a PlayStation for make your music be famous? So then before it was the radio, the TV. Now you got some Need for Speed, and everyone knows you because your song is on Need for Speed.
I think it's just sort of one of those. It's like it's like another medium, It's just sort of like bands still get famous for not being on computer games, or it's just another outlet now that bands can get noticed on.
This year you got you with a new album, you got Goose with a new album, you got Klaxon with a new album. So do you think there is kind of return of new rave? No. New
rave never existed, so it can't return.
It was just the enemy. They like to make up The thing is,
I don't like definitions.
In England, they're a bit weird, and they just like to put everyone into a category and call it some scene. They love it. That's like their most, you know, favourite hobby. And so you get one band to come out.
They wake up and right,
let's come up with a new genre. Do you know what I mean? And we're just, especially I think the musicians in England, you're just bored of it. Do you know what I mean? It's so nice to come to other places where you can just play with different bands. It's like, no one lumps you in with this and that. And
see, that's the thing, we've sort of like, because when New Rave was around, like, you know, you'd get like these New Rave tours, and we always turned them down. So, you know, we always often did it with bands that had nothing to do with tour with bands that were completely different, because it was just sort of like, you know, we don't understand what it is. You know, nobody seems to get it.
Are you going to smash something tonight on the stage?
It depends, you know. You never know, man. It's like,
how do you feel?
It's all very spontaneous.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's sort of like,
I won't be smashing my guitar because it's broken anyway. So, so I need to get it fixed. So if I, you know.